Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Today in this video I am going to show you how you can do voice change, that is from active voice to passive voice or from passive voice to active voice in a very simple process. This video contains 40 questions. All the questions are in past tense. I am going to show you how you can solve these questions using the structural formula and you can do it easily. So be in this video till end. Question number 1. A fierce battle was fought between the two armies. This sentence is in passive voice in simple past tense. Why this sentence is in passive voice? As because the doer of the action, that means those who fought the battles, that is the two armies, are having importance in the last part of the sentence, and that's why this sentence is in passive voice. So I have to convert this in active voice. In active voice, its structure will be subject plus verb past form plus rest. So the subject will be the two armies fought a fierce battle. Here is the second question. Jahangir gave justice to the washerwoman. The sentence is in active voice and in simple past tense. So to convert this sentence in passive voice, the structure will be first will be the object, then an auxiliary verb will be placed, that is was or were, then verb third form, then after giving by there will be subject. So according to the structure, the object will come first. Here the object is justice. Justice was given to the washerwoman by Jahangir. And there is other object, that is the washerwoman. The washerwoman was given justice by Jahangir. The third question is, the Grand Trunk Road was built by Sher, Shah, Suri. The sentence is in passive voice and in simple past tense. So the structure will be subject plus verb past form plus object in active voice. So according to the structure, the sentence will become Sher, Shah, Suri built the Grand Trunk Road. Question number 4 is in interrogative form. The question here is, did you read this novel thrice? The sentence is in active voice in simple past tense. So according to the structure, first will come was or were, then object, then verb past form, then by, then subject. So to change interrogative sentence in passive voice, first I need to do is I have to change the sentence in assertive. So the sentence in assertive will be, you read this novel thrice. Then I have to change the voice. The novel was read by you thrice. As the question was in interrogative form, we have to place the auxiliary verb in front of the subject. So the sentence will be, was this novel read by you thrice? Question number 5. Was a ticket not bought by this passenger? This sentence is also in interrogative form. And this is in passive voice in simple past tense. So according to the structure, first we have to place did or didn't, then subject, then verb base form, then object. So what I have to do, I have to first transform the sentence in assertive form. In assertive form, it will be, a ticket was not bought by this passenger. Then I have to convert this sentence to passive voice. In passive voice, it will be, this passenger didn't buy a ticket. So as the sentence is in interrogative form, I have to make it interrogative by putting the auxiliary verb in front of the sentence. So the final answer will be, didn't this passenger buy a ticket? Question number 6. Who paid the bill in this hotel? The sentence is in active voice and in simple past tense. So one thing you have to do, please note that who is replaced by whom in passive voice. So in passive voice, who will become by whom, and the syntax of the sentence will be, first was or were, then object, then verb third form, then rest. So after placing by whom, I have to place an auxiliary verb, that is was, as the bill is singular, that's why I am using was. Then the object means the bill, verb will be in third form, paid in the hotel. By whom was the bill paid in the hotel? They were not insulted by me. The sentence is in passive voice and in simple past tense. So according to the structure, first will be subject, then verb past form, then object. So according to the structure, the sentence will be I didn't insult them. Next question is, did the gunman kill the fowl? The sentence is in active voice and in simple past tense. So this is an interrogative sentence. I have to convert this sentence in assertive one. First step will be to make it assertive. So the gunman killed the fowl. Then I have to change the voice, that is in passive voice. The fowl was killed by the gunman. Next, I have to make it interrogative. So auxiliary verb will come in front. Was the fowl killed by the gunman? Question number 9. How was the school run by you? The sentence is in passive voice and in simple past tense. The syntax will be did or didn't, then subject, then verb base form, then object. So how will be how in passive voice or in active voice. So how will not change. How will be as it is. So after how, I have to place did, then subject you, then verb base form, that is run, then the school. The final answer will be how did you run the school? Question number 10. The train was missed by our guests. The sentence is in passive voice in simple past. The syntax will be subject plus verb past form plus object. So according to structure, the sentence will be our guest missed the train. Question number 11. Tenzing and Hillary conquered Mount Everest. The sentence is in active voice in simple past tense. The syntax will be first will come object, then was or were, then verb third form, then by, then subject. According to the structure, the sentence will be Mount Everest was conquered by Tenzing and Hillary. Question number 12. Edison invented the gramophone. The sentence is in active voice in simple past. So the structure will be first will come object, then was or were, then verb third form, then by, then subject. According to the structure, the sentence will be the gramophone was invented by Edison. Question number 13. By whom was this job done so accurately? The sentence is in passive voice in simple past tense. I mentioned you that who will become by whom in passive voice, and if in passive voice, if it is there by whom, then in active voice it will become who. So the syntax will be subject plus verb past form plus object. So according to the structure, the answer will be who did this job so accurately. Question number 14. Why did you beat the child? The sentence is in active voice in simple past tense. The syntax will be in passive voice. First will come was or were, as it is in interrogative form, then object, then verb third form, then by, then subject. So according to the structure, there will be no change in why. Then after placing why, we have to place was, then the object means the child, verb in third form, that is beaten, then by, then you. The final answer will be why was the child beaten by you? Question number 15. I was having a happy dream. This question is in past continuous tense in active voice. Okay, the syntax will be object, then was or were, then being, then verb third form, then by, then subject. Okay, according to the structure, the answer will be A happy dream was being had by me. Question number 16. A drama was being written by Shakespeare. The sentence is in passive voice in past continuous tense. So in active voice the structure will be subject, was or were plus verb in ing form plus object. So according to the structure the sentence will be Shakespeare was writing a drama. Question number 17. She was not committing a blunder. The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. The syntax will be object plus was or were, then not, then being, then verb third form, then by, then subject. As per syntax, the sentence will be a blunder was not being committed by her. Next question. Who was abusing you last night? The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. The syntax will be was or were, then subject, then being, then comes the verb in third form, then rest. So as per syntax, the sentence will be by whom were you being abused last night? Question number 19. By whom was she being teased at school? The sentence is in passive voice in past continuous. The syntax will be subject plus was or were plus verb ing form plus object plus rest, if any. So as per syntax, the sentence will be who was teasing her at school. Question number 20. The peon was not ringing the bell on time. The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. The syntax will be object, then was or were, then not, then being, then verb third form, then by, then subject. So the sentence will be the bell was not being rung on time by the peon. Question number 22. Pandit Nehru was leading India to progress. The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. So the syntax will be object plus was or were plus being plus verb third form, then giving by, then subject. The answer will be India was being led to progress by Pandit Nehru. Question number 23. The wounded were being taken to hospital. The sentence is in passive voice in past continuous. Here the subject is hidden. So the syntax in active voice will be subject, then was or were, then verb ing form, then object. As the subject is hidden, I have to place a subject as per my choice. Then we have to follow the structure as I mentioned. The local people were taking the wounded to the hospital. Jija Bai was bringing up her son. The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. So in passive voice the syntax will be object, then comes was or were, then being, then verb third form, then subject followed by. So according to the syntax the answer will be son was being brought up by Jija Bai. Question number 25. He was selling off all his property. The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. So in passive voice the syntax will be first comes the object, then was or were, then being, then verb third form, then subject. So according to the structure, all his property was being sold off by him. Question number 26. We were introducing her to our mother. The sentence is in active voice in past continuous. So in passive voice the syntax will be object, then was or were, then being, then verb third form, then by, then subject. So according to the structure the answer will be she was being introduced to our mother by us. Question number 27. She had been given a hearty welcome by her friends. The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. So the syntax in active voice will be first will come subject, then had, then verb third form, then object. So according to the structure, the answer will be her friends had given a hearty welcome to her. Question number 28. People had been requested to sit down by the speaker. The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. So the syntax in active voice will be subject plus had plus verb third form plus object. So the answer will be the speaker had requested people to sit down. Question number 29. Not a drum had been heard as at his funeral. The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. The subject is hidden in the sentence. So the syntax in active voice will be subject plus had plus not plus verb third form plus object. So I have to put a subject according as per my choice. Here the villager is the subject, then had not heard a drum at his funeral. Question number 30. My watch had been stolen last week. The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. The syntax will be subject, then had, then verb third form, then object. So the final answer will be someone had stolen my watch last week. Question number 31. The hunter had aimed at the dove. The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. So the syntax in passive voice will be object, then had, then been, then verb third form, then subject. So the answer will be the dove had been aimed at by the hunter. Next question is 32. Had his officer been displeased at his rudeness? The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. To make it in active voice, we have to follow the structure. The structure is had plus subject plus verb third form plus object. According to the structure, the answer will be had his rudeness displeased his officer. His name had been struck off the roll. The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. The subject is hidden. So the syntax in active voice will be subject, then had, then verb third form, then object. So the answer will be the principal had struck his name off the roll. Question number 34. The peacock had killed the snake. The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. So the syntax will be object plus had plus been plus verb third form plus subject. According to the structure, the answer will be the snake had been killed by the peacock. Question number 35. She had married a handsome young man. The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. The syntax will be object plus had plus been plus verb third form plus subject. According to the structure, the answer will be a handsome young man had been married to her. Question number 36. Had he put on a warm suit? The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. The syntax will be had plus object plus been plus verb third form then subject. According to the structure, the answer will be had a warm suit been put on by him. Question number 37. Who had not heard her sad tale? The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. So the structure in passive voice will be first will come had, then object, then not, then been, then verb third form. So who will become by whom, then had, her sad tale not been heard? The final answer is by whom had her sad tale not been heard? Next question is why had the teacher scolded him angrily? The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. So the syntax in passive voice will be had plus object plus been plus verb third form then subject. So the answer will be why had he been scolded by the teacher angrily? Next question, who had been beaten by Ram? The sentence is in passive voice in past perfect. So the syntax in active voice will be subject plus had plus verb third form plus object. According to the structure, the answer will be whom had Ram beaten? The last question is had the management asked him to retire? The sentence is in active voice in past perfect. The syntax will be had plus object plus been plus verb third form then subject. As per syntax, the answer will be had he been asked to retire by the management? Well students, I have discussed all these 40 questions with answers. I hope you have gone through this video very well. So keep in touch with us by subscribing it to get the next video. This is the end of this video. Thank you and have a nice day.